worse because I don't want her dealing with this shit. It's bad enough that I have to deal with it.
Do not talk to
No,
me
it's
like
getting worse because you won't let me leave. Not being treated like this.
I'm not even doing
I was in there and I was happy to see you and I was giving you affection and you don't fucking like my affection, so fuck it. I don't care.
Hey, look at me.
I don't care.
Take a breath.
If you don't want affection from me, fuck it.
Stop.
I don't give a shit.
Babe, look at me.
I don't have to do this. Just like you said, you don't have to come down to the gym. You can run on Powerhouse Hill Road.
Pause.
I don't have to come
Pause.
down on the
Babe,
gym
babe,
either.
babe.
I can go.
Babe.
I have a treadmill in the home where I am, and I have an elliptical jogger. I don't have to stay at this fucking gym. I don't have to be here either. But you throw that in my face.
Babe, pause.
You're not listening to me
And
at
you're not
all.
listening. No, I'm not. Because you're screaming at me and cussing
You're
at
not.
me.
You don't have to be this
Listen.
close.
I'm trying to make sure you don't drive off in a rage, okay? I'm trying to get you to take a few breaths. Look at me. Can you take a few breaths?
I'm fine.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
If you're cussing and screaming and putting your hands in my face, you're not fine. I need for you to take a few minutes.
When someone's blocking me from
When
my
someone
car,
takes-
I'm going to do something about it.
I wasn't blocking you. I
Yeah,
wasn't
you did.
intentionally blocking
Yes,
you.
you did. That's bullshit.
Stop.
Stop bullshitting me.
Stop twisting things.
I didn't twist anything. You moved your body in the way of the handle to my car, so I
was
couldn't
trying
get
to
in.
look into your
So I'm
face.
tired of that.
Because I'm trying to get you to calm down because you were screaming and I was trying to hug you. I asked you multiple times. I know exactly what happened because I recorded this entire conversation.
I don't care.
I'm trying to tell you, I do care. I do care. I've been trying to tell you that from the minute I drove back here to tell you, hey, that did not go well. Let's restart. Then you start yelling at me and start telling me all these things that don't feel good. And I'm trying to tell you, pause, take a breath, take a break. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't want you to get into a car accident.
I'm not.
I don't want you angry.
Too late. I am angry about the way I was treated in that gym when I walked in there.
And I feel like I was treated a certain way as well. But I hear what you're saying. I came back here to acknowledge what you said. Not to fight. I'm sorry that I upset you.
I thought you weren't going to complain about the way I give you affection.
I wasn't trying to complain. I'm
You
sorry.
said that you
I'm-
talked to your therapist about it, and I thought we were past that. And then
Babe. Babe. I get you feel like it was a complaint. I don't. But I don't want to talk about the details of that. It doesn't really matter what I say about any of that because of where you're at with your mood and how you feel about all of that. I don't think we should talk about that. I'm sorry it feels like I was complaining. I wasn't trying to complain. If you have suggestions on how I can communicate that in a different way, I'm all ears. I do remember telling you, hey, sit with it. Sit with it for a little bit so we can figure it out. I don't have a problem with you kissing my neck and my shoulder, babe. I wasn't trying to complain. Cross my heart. That wasn't.
I don't even want to do it anymore. I
Babe.
don't want to kiss your neck anymore because I don't want to.
Babe,
I don't want. I don't even want to do it anymore.
this is okay.
I'm too
clean-
afraid to
Hey.
do things.
Clean slate. Remember?
I'm too afraid.
Clean
Yeah,
slate.
clean slate.
Yeah.
I walked in there with a clean slate and kissed you.
Yeah.
And you complained about
No,
it.
I did not complain about your kiss.
And it was a long complaint going back to 3 years. You have to bring up 3 years. I've been telling you for this long that this feels big. And I get the lecture.
Wow.
And that is wrong.
I don't talk
That
to you
is
like
wrong. That is not clean slate. That's why I'm pissed.
Do you remember what I said in there? What did I say
It is
about
wrong
the
for
3?
you to do that to me.
Okay. It was wrong.
It's not clean slate at all.
Okay.
I've told you this how many times. It's this what feels good for me. Like, so kissing you on the neck feels good for me. So I'm not allowed to do that.
That's not what was said.
I'm not allowed to do what feels good to me.
That's not what I said. I actually asked you a question when we are talking about the 3 years. What I actually said was, if I've been telling you this for 3 years, that this is how I enjoy being kissed when I greet you, why do we still have this problem come up? Is what I said. That wasn't criticism, it was a question. And then I said, maybe we need to sit with it, was exactly what I said. Not in a critical way, more in a curious way about what we can do. Not just you. I said,
It's always me.
no, it's not.
It is me.
If it's always
That's
you,
what you're telling me.
that's
You're
not.
telling me how to correct myself. You're telling me that for 3 years you've been telling me that this is what feels good for you, and I still don't do it right.
I never
So
ever said
I'm
that.
So
I never
done
said that.
with that.
Erase
I'm so tired
Strike
of
that
Yes,
from
you
the
did.
record. And I never said that you don't do it right.
And you said you're not keeping records. Well, you are. You're recording everything for records.
I'm recording this conversation right now. Yeah, I'm not keeping records. I don't have any documents and lists against you.
I have no problem with you keeping all your records. But
Alright.
what I have a problem with is you telling me that you're not when you are.
I'm not.
Like, come on.
Whatever. I'm not arguing with you about that. But when you're sitting here telling me that I say things that I didn't say, that's ridiculous. And that's why we fight, because you tell yourself I say things that I don't say. And that's exactly why this conversation's being recorded. So when you try to quote me with our follow-up conversation, when you're calm and try to say I said something that I didn't say, you damn straight, I will pull up this conversation and say, here's what I actually said. Just like when we met at Starbucks and you were accusing me of not communicating
Why
with
do you
you.
keep bringing up these
I'm gonna
past
no,
issues?
because right now you just
That's
told
not
me
clean slate either.
you want to talk about how we're supposed to be doing things different. You still talk over me. You still scream at me. You still cuss at me and put your hands in my face. You know, you're the only person, if you put your fingers on my face like that, I don't knock you on your ass. I love you. But putting your hands
So
in
you're
my...
threatening me now?
No, I'm telling you...
You're lucky I don't knock you on your ass. I
that
don't
is
need
not
to
what
be
I
treated
said.
like this.
Oh my
I don't
gosh.
need to be talked to like this.
Listen.
I don't need violence
Oh.
in my life. I don't want it.
I'm
I
not...
don't want to talk about
I
knocking
am
people on
not-
their ass.
I
don't want.
I never said that.
I don't want to block somebody from getting in their car.
I did not block you. I'm not the one being violent. You're the one screaming and getting in my face and yelling at me and
Because
saying
you're
curse
blocking
words.
me from
I was not
leaving.
blocking you. I was talking to you.
Baloney. You know.
I know.
I reached for the car handle. You moved your body in front of the car handle.
I
You
moved
did
when
that.
you wanted to leave. I moved when
no,
you said.
No, you moved when I
We're not
told
doing
you.
that. You
when
know,
I
this is stupid.
pointed in your
This
face.
is stupid.
And I told you I'm getting really mad that you're blocking me from my car. That's when you finally moved.
Because you accused me of something I wasn't doing. If you had said, babe, I need a break. Can you please move? I would have moved. But I'm not going to do
I
what
already
you
told
say.
you.
You weren't being nice.
I didn't say those words, but
No.
I already told you. We are not supposed to be talking right now when somebody's really upset. And I said, I'm really upset right now. I told you that.
We don't have to talk about it.
And then you wouldn't let me leave.
I really don't like the way you twist things. And say that I say
I don't
things.
like the way you say that. I don't like the way you accuse me of twisting things.
Well, when you say I said something that I didn't say, that's what it feels like. That's exactly how it feels. Maybe it's just a misunderstanding. Maybe I should use that language instead. It's really stressful when you misunderstand what I'm saying. And then it turns into a fight. especially when I come over here and I tell you, hey, I'm sorry. I want you to know your feelings matter. Can we start over? And then it's like it didn't matter that I came all the way over here to try and tell you, hey, that didn't go well. Can we try again? Wait, you want your space? Take your space. You need to figure out your anger. Because, no, do not interrupt me. Do not interrupt me. I'm not screaming at you, but if you want me to scream, keep interrupting me. Doesn't feel good, does it? That's how you're treating me. You've been on my ass for a year about my anger, about raising voices, and not doing that to each other. And so I don't do it to you. But you know.
You did it there.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not. But you are making it a habit every time you get pissed off about something. The way you treat me is really toxic. And I really encouraged, when you lose your temper, please talk to your therapist about it.
The way I treated you was hugging you and kissing you when I walked in.
That's a part of how you treat me, yes? I'm talking about right here,
And
right,
after that?
right. Stop talking over me. Stop. Okay, you can point out the details of what you did in the very beginning that was pleasant, but what you did out here when upset was completely wrong. And you need to own it. I own my behavior when I am wrong. You need to own yours, not justify it.
I tried to leave. You wouldn't let me.
I don't give a
when
shit.
I was angry.
Fucking
I don't
own your
give a
shit.
shit.
Own
I don't give a
your shit.
Neither one of us
Own
give a
your
shit.
shit.
Right now.
Oh, I do give a shit. That's why I'm over here talking to you. But you need to own your stuff. You need to take responsibility for your bad choices and the way you treated me right now. Because I don't care if you're mad, it never justifies being mean like that. I was mad in there about some things that you said, but I wasn't being mean to you like that. I've been mad about other things, but I don't talk to you like that anymore. I worked really hard. Even right here, when you're screaming at me, I'm still being nice. I'm still trying to keep a calm voice while you're talking over me and cutting me off. I even said that I was sorry. I even said that I care. But it wasn't good enough.